Oakland Athletic League basketball. This game pits the Oakland High School Wildcats versus the Castlemont High School Knights. Oakland High School is coached by Orlando Watkins. Castlemont High School is coached by Nathan Burks. Oakland senior center Jordan Santos tapped the opening tip to junior Zidane Saleh, who scored the first points of the game. The Wildcat sophomore Joseph Holden made a steal and passed to sophomore Jeremiah Banks to give Oakland the early lead. Once again, Holden stole the ball and drove for two more Wildcat points. Castlemont got their offense started with junior guard Freddie Barrow making a bank shot for the Knights' first points. Barrow then passed to Rushing for two more Castlemont points. Castlemont showed outstanding teamwork with senior captain DeMarcus Cotton passing to Christopher, who found Joe Feo for a drive to the basket. Castlemont's junior forward then dished to Rushing for an easy basket for the Knights. The Wildcats senior Julian Taylor grabbed a rebound and got the ball to sophomore Michael Smith, who was fouled as he made a tough shot. Castlemont's 235-pound center Dante Clary cleared space as he snatched the rebound, then passed to Cotton, who found Barrow all alone for a score for the Knights. Oakland's Taylor made a nice drive to the basket for two. Cotton made a nice pull-up jumper for the Castlemont Knights. Oakland's Tay Davis found Smith open for a three, and the sophomore nailed it. Castlemont sophomore Jamal Abdullah banked in a jumper at the free throw line. The Wildcats worked the ball around to Baines, to Smith, to Davis for a three for the Wildcats. To start the second quarter, the Knights' Freddie Barrow passed to Rushings, who passed back to Barrow for a three-pointer. Castlemont center Dante Clary worked hard to get a rebound, then get the ball to Cotton for a three. Barrow made an outstanding steal and drive for 2 points for the Knights. Castlemont's Feos had a great pick, and Christopher drove to the basket for two. Oakland's junior Morgan Austin made an outstanding pass to Taylor, who scored for the Wildcats. Castlemont's Barrow continued his hot shooting with a long three for the Knights. Taylor drove the baseline for two Wildcat points. Then drove straight down the lane for two more of his 18 points. Feo flipped a pass to Rushing, who scored for the Knights. Feo then knocked the ball loose, and Rushing picked up the loose ball and passed back to Feo for two more points. Santos grabbed a rebound and went back up for two for the Wildcats. Jordan Santos then made a nice bank shot for two more points. Saleh passed to Dummett, and he nailed the shot. Baines lofted a pass to Taylor, who scored more Oakland points. Abdullah passed to junior Elvano Taylor for a long two-pointer. Left-handed Christopher made a spectacular inbounds pass to Cotton for two more points for the Knights. Christopher then drove through the Oakland defense to score more points for Castlemont. Oakland sophomore Tay Davis passed to Michael Smith for a basket for the Wildcats. Davis then made an outstanding steal and passed to Baines for two more Oakland points. Abdullah and Cotton made a nice give and go for the Knights. Oakland's Holden showed great moves in a drive to the hoop, then hit a long two-pointer for the Wildcats. The Knights rushing got open for a jumper for Castlemont. The Wildcats' Bain found Taylor open for a nice mid-range jump shot. Baines then passed to Taylor for a drive down the baseline for 2 more Wildcat points. The Knights' captain DeMarcus Cotton made an outstanding jumper for Castlemont. Baines found Holden wide open for an Oakland three-pointer. Oakland's final shot to win this thrilling game missed, and Castlemont went on to win 55-54.